everyone, Matt here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the Upper Mississippi River Valley. Since last episode, finished up the soybean harvest here. Again, we only had the one field of soybeans, so that is all done. And now we're going to move on to the corn fields here this episode. And if you've seen the last episode of one, yeah, we've got some corn to harvest here. 3 fields of corn to be precise. And again, if you've seen last episode, we got one relatively large field. Yeah, 442 right there. Yep. And we made a genius maneuver and sold the combine to buy that field. Well, we should say we sold one of the combines to buy that field. So instead of 2 combines, now we have 1 combine, and now we have a really big field. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that wasn't such a wise maneuver. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see once here. Looking at the time-saving stock check here real quick, though. We ended up with 96,000 liters of soybeans. Really not that many. They are down in the train station, by the way, because, again, Sell Point, Minneapolis, it says. So I might as well just bring them straight down there, right, everyone? They're ready to go. And actually, these won't be so bad because they sell in July. So we got to wait almost a whole year to sell these. Wow. Don't want to sell them now from the looks of it, though, because if we sell them now, according to this anyway, we're only going to get 200,000, and if we wait, we'll get 400,000, like double. So, yeah, probably worth waiting for that one, right? I was looking at the oats, though. The oats really aren't that far off. I mean, 815 versus 7. So, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit more. Not a whole lot more. But, okay, anyway, let's get the combine header off here. We don't need this header here anymore. We'll go grab our corn head. And remember, we have the massive 24-row corn head of one, so we're going to be putting that to work here. I figure we'll start in the field you see right in front of us here. That seems all pretty good. Looks like it's good enough. Drop that right there. Is that going to work? Nope. I think we need to be a little bit further forward. Try that. Maybe not. Actually, if we lower it down. There we go. That's what we want to see. Yep. Kind of drops in there a little bit. We good on both sides? Ooh, not quite. Not quite. There we go. Okay, we're still good on this side yet. I think we are. All right, we'll just drop that right there. There we go. Sitting on there almost perfectly, if I do say so myself. Okay. We'll just leave that there. Yeah, I'll probably put that away here between episodes at some point. Let's head down to the farm. Go grab our corn header here. I've got the trucks sitting across from us there. Wasn't quite sure where to park them out of the way. So it's like, you know what? We'll just park them up in there. That should be fine. And again, we got a lot of work to do here this fall. We got 3 fields of corn to harvest. Plus, I want to plant some winter wheat here as well. I figured both the oat fields I'm probably going to plant winter wheat on. Or I guess it doesn't really matter what fields, I guess. But I do have those fields like cleaned off, and they should be ready to go. The road sign didn't make it. Whoops. Well, might as well just knock it down now, because once we come through the corn head, I think the corn head's probably wider than the signs are, so I'll just take them out right now. Oh, okay. That didn't quite clear that one. So close, Evan, so close. But not quite. Might have to get that tire replaced. Maybe a little dent in that rim. Nah, don't worry. Nothing we can't just hammer out real quick. Okay, I thought the header was... Oh, there it is. I thought the header was over here. I really should probably get a header trailer for this one, because, again, 24-row header oven. If you think about it, this 24-row header folded up is as wide as a 12-row header, right? So we're essentially going down the road with a 12-row corn header. Now, I'm not going to say that's like uncommon, because at least around where I live, it's quite common to see the farmers, just go down the road with their header on, right? At least if they're going short distances anyway. If you're going any sort of longer distance, then obviously, yes, either they're putting on a trailer or they have a smaller folding head, such as a 12-row head that actually folds. So if you have a 12-row head that folds, obviously that folds down to roughly about the size of a 6-row head. Maybe just a little bit larger because, the whole folding stuff and all that, probably just a little bit wider than a normal 6-row, but still. Also, can't, my goodness, this header is really heavy on the front of this combine. Like, Yeah, what was I saying? I might as well just take out the signs. Yep. Because we're... All right, no, you know what? That's actually right where I need to go right there. We're going to start right in the first field here. If we get this through the gate anyway. Pretty sure it fits, doesn't it? Maybe not. Houston, we might have a problem here. No fit. That's a good one. And it's close, too. Because of that ditch, I don't know if I can really do a whole lot sneaky here, everyone. Although sometimes you can, like, pull up at a bit of an angle, right? And then kind of, like, pivot yourself in. But I don't know if I can do that here in this case with the ditch in the way. Nope, that apparently is not gonna work. Okay, have a header trailer, so that's a new one. Since when does the header just come disconnected from the combine? Okay then. Well, sure. That was not quite what I was thinking was going to happen there. Whatever. It works. Note to self, buy a header for, or no, buy a trailer for this header. Pull the combine up. There we go. I think that might be a good investment here, everyone. I should probably have the money for it right now, although, yeah, say we have the money for it right now, and we're not probably going to have a whole lot of income coming in here immediately, so still have some fertilizer and plant we want to do. I don't know about you folks, but I think we better get the trucks over here relatively quickly. Nice to get a grain cart here as well, but that might just have to wait until next year, though. Once we sell these crops, everyone, I think we'll be sitting pretty good here money-wise. It's just we need to like get to the point where we can sell these crops, even if we have to sell them right away. Again, like I said, the old set, we can sell those and make ourselves a nice, easy 700,000 pretty easy, right? I'm probably not going to do that, though. I'm probably going to try to wait. You know, we're sitting on 142,000 here at the moment. That should be enough to get us hopefully January. And then once January rolls around, we'll be rolling in it, you know? At least that's the plan anyway. Oh, and I just looked down at the fuel. We are almost out of fuel here again. My goodness, what's up with this combine running out of fuel all the time? I think I have the truck on the fuel trailer at the moment, so I'll have to go round up a truck here and get a truck on that. Oh, come on, combine. If there's anything I can do about this. The header, I'm guessing, is being pushed into the ground a little bit too much here, everyone. You know, again, Giants doesn't quite seem to grasp the concept of don't push the header into the ground, right? It is kind of let the header float above the ground here, but let's see what's here. We're up to Farming Simulator 22 here, and Giants still hasn't quite figured that one out yet. I can't say it's been quite the issue it was in previous versions of the game, everyone. I don't know, maybe Giants made some changes or what, but I know previous versions of the game, and this was mostly when it came to modded combines and modded headers, everyone. Like if the mod author didn't quite put the attachers in the exact same spot as Giants one, and then you tried to mix and match your headers a little bit, oh my goodness, yeah, you would have all kinds of problems. You'd either have headers that were too tall, or too high up, or you'd have headers that were way too low, and they'd literally push the front of your combine. Oh, it's like, come on now, guys, that's not quite how it works. I mean, again, the feeder house obviously has hydraulics on the front of it, and it can lift and lower, and it has a fairly good range typically. I have my doubts though if those hydraulics have enough force to actually lift the combine off the ground. That seems a little doubtful to me, but okay, I was saying we should probably get a truck over here, wasn't I? Yeah, we better. Actually, you know what? Shall we just fill up? Might just fill up here. going on the headland here. Might be better if I just unload myself. I can say though, it's kind of cool watching all this corn just disappear. I mean, that is, I don't know, it's something fun and mesmerizing about watching that, isn't it, everyone? Or is it just me? Just watch, yeah, again, 24 rows of corn just gone. Come on, come on. Push. Yep, I know that header. I don't think there's anything I do about it, but I don't think. Some sort of tilt option here. And we're full. Okay, let's go grab a truck and trailer. Oh, what field number is field 44, huh? We'll have to switch these over. Speaking of switching over, I downloaded a second auto drive network for the map here. I have not put it in yet, but I downloaded a second auto drive network. I forget who created this one, but the second one I downloaded, is supposed to actually like contain fields. Like the auto drive creator actually took the time to like put fields in it. The one we have now, just like has like road markers for the field, so like it'll go to the road location for the field, but that's it. Which, you know, again, it helps, no doubt about that. I mean, it gets you close, right? But it doesn't quite do the whole job. So, again, I haven't put that one in yet. Part of the reason I haven't put it in yet is I'm kind of curious, like, how did the mod author actually, or the auto drive creator, whatever that person's title would be, that created that, like, how did he actually get into some of these fields? Because, yeah, some of these fields do not look very AI friendly. I think I mentioned that before. So, like, getting auto drive to actually get into these fields, oh boy. That looks interesting. Okay, let's see once here. It's just the Kubota truck. Where is our other truck? Did I buy them both at the same time? Yes, I did. Perfect. Oh, yeah, finished fertilizing the cornfield here, by the way. Oh, there's actually a little bit of fertilizer left. So we had a little bit left in the tank here, and then there's also a little bit of fertilizer left in the sprayer as well. How much did it say here? Liquid fertilizer, 11,289. Don't remember how much that sprayer holds. I mean, I think we had to fill up what? Let's see, the sprayer was full when we started, I think, wasn't it? Plus, we had this tank almost full. I don't remember what the sprayer holds here again, so I might just go look, though. Oh, no, wait, this is not what I want. Maybe I should just grab the truck with the header trailer on it. I'm used to taking the first turn here, but we're so far out here that it's actually the second turn this time around. Putting on brakes. Well, whoa, airtime there. We'll already turn this trailer here over by our farmyard area where we got all the equipment parked, and then we'll go grab the fuel tanker. Hopefully the fuel tank has fuel in it yet. I'm not sure. We'll have to top that off then as well. Oh, and speaking of topping off, that reminds me, I put fertilizer on the field. You know what? I'll bet that field needs lime as well. We probably need to top that off too yet. Oh boy, I'll have to go check. That is going to be a lot of lime. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh boy. That is going to take some lime to do that field. That might be one where we just turn on the buy lime option in the menu there and just buy the lime there, hired worker, and just buy it, because, wow. Actually, you know what? If we go look at this here, it should tell us, right? Yes, it should tell us all right. I'm on 125,000. And again, I don't know how accurate those numbers are, but I'm not sure I trust them. But according to that, we'll need 125,000 liters of lime. Why did I get noticing that one? Lead. My folks are supposed to. Folks are supposed to be paying attention to what I'm doing here. Clearly, I'm not. That's not the piece of equipment I need. I need fuel tank, which is over on the other side. Let's go ahead and put this away here a minute. Kind of park that in the corner. Looks pretty good to me. Gotta remember our stone pickers and weeder is in here as well, our cultivator. Okay, yeah, we probably should fill this up, everyone. I don't think there's enough fuel in this here to top the combine off, so... Okay, there we go. We'll leave it to that. Let's head back to the combine here. We'll keep on harvesting, and we should have enough fuel to make it around the field a little bit further, I would think. Oh, look at that. It's actually still running it. I am impressed. Switch this over to field 44 here as well. That'll leave us one truck and one combine set up and ready to go for the field. Grain cart, anyone? Yep, I think that's going to have to be our next big equipment purchase. Probably a tractor to go with it would be nice as well. Although we do have the Fendt, that might be a good grain cart tractor, maybe. I don't know, it is a 2-track, so maybe not in real life, but in the game it should be fine. It's interesting, I mean, in real life, there's, certain situations where you might want to use one tractor versus the other. When it comes to, like, your articulated versus your wheeled versus your track. And in the game, I mean, it really makes no difference at all, right? Other than maybe the cost of the piece of equipment in the game here. Typically, your wheeled tractors are going to be a little bit cheaper. And, it doesn't even really make a difference in the game necessarily what tires you put on it either. Another something that in real life is going to probably make a bit of difference, right? In the game, not so much. You put some great big wide LSWs versus some narrow little skinny tires, or you put a little pair of pizza cutters like you have on the sprayers on. Yeah, the game doesn't care, does it? Real life ever though, oh yeah, that's going to make a big difference. Of course, for those of you that follow the information about the LSW tires, their claim to fame is how much down pressure they put and how much compaction that it causes as a result of that, right? Because they're spread out over such a wide area, their compaction is minimized. Compare that to a regular, like a little narrow tire, which has a much skinnier area of contact, and yeah, there's going to be a lot more weight pressing down right there. And there, of course, being you'll get a lot more compaction. I think that's something we've talked about the channel here before. When, the last, I don't know, 50 years, well, pretty much ever since the beginning of farm equipment, right? I mean, the equipment has just gotten bigger and bigger, right? 50 years ago, I don't think too many farmers were worried about compaction, were they? At least not that I know of, anyway. Maybe there was some somewhere, but I was gonna say, I don't think most farmers were worried about compaction with their little, 50 horsepower tractors. Actually, might have to go back a little bit further than 50 years then, but the last maybe 70 years or something like that. But the little 50 horsepower tractors might have duals on some of them, maybe sometimes, but the little 10-foot wide cultivators and plows and all that good stuff. Yeah, really. Did farmers really worry about compaction back then? Okay, looks like we're almost full here again. Haven't even made it around the field yet. We've filled up twice. Hey, I'll take it, Evan. I will take it. Oh, and actually, what? Speaking of which, I thought we were maybe going to try drying this corn, Evan, so we'll put this corn in our dryer. And actually do dried corn, which will, of course, pay better. We'll end up with a little bit less corn as a result. But again, the price, well, let's actually go look. Go check our price here. We'll have to go to the regular menu for this. So corn. Oh, what is corn paying? Looks like around 850 at the highest, about 700. Probably looks fairly average. Versus, if we can find the dried corn. Dry corn. Ooh, well, that's not so good there. The rest of them look like they're a solid $300-400 higher. And I would have to presume, actually, let's show our price fluctuations. Yeah, according to this, actually in June. So maybe we won't be selling this in July either. That'd be a little disappointing because I'm hoping to recoup some money relatively quickly. But, hey, if that's what it is what it is. Okay, well, anyway, let's get the combine unloaded here a minute. And while that combine's unloaded, maybe go grab our truck here with the fuel tank on it as well. We'll get that brought over the field. I might just, bring it by the field entrance there. And then once we're done with the headland, everyone, we can fill up the combine here. Should be all topped off. Excellent, yes. And any question as to who was president based on how much it cost us to top off this fuel trailer? Yeah. Go Brandon. Okay, well, I'll just leave that there. Combine done unloading. Yes, it is. Back in business. Get back it up here just a little bit. There we go. Don't want to leave a whole row, or a whole row, essentially, of corn. Yeah, so you can stop beeping now. I'm not sure what that beeping is about. Oh, the fuel probably. That's why it's being on. Just hold your horses. We'll go get some fuel here in a minute. We're almost back to the field entrance here. We got left about 57, 58 liters of fuel left. Problem is, we'll have to put fuel in it. We'll also have to put the government juice in it as well. Fortunately, the game really doesn't make us put both in it. We're just got to put the one, and that's good enough, right? I wonder if that's something that will change in future versions of the game. Yep, you have to put the DEF in separately now. Up the GPS here. And should be at 90, right? Walk with that. Open up the combine, lock on, and away we go. Oh, I gotta say, I love my GPS mod. I love it. Still probably gonna have to say that's maybe my favorite mod. Well, let's see. Over to the comment section here. We'll see what you folks had to say. Shuga Storm? Probably did not pronounce your name right. Sorry about that. I was saying, hello, sir. Is there an FS22 version of the John Deere X20 and X30 mod? I'm assuming, John Deere X20 and X30. I'm assuming he's talking about the old John Deeres. No, I have not converted those over yet. So that is definitely something I want to work on. Stay tuned for hopefully some more modding here coming up. Took a little bit of break over like the summer here, everyone, but I would definitely want to get back into it. So stay tuned here. Hopefully the next, I don't know, maybe another month or so, everyone. Get past the month of August here, so things start cooling down outside. Some work done, stuff, garden work. Summer's always such a busy time of year, right? Let's see. Derek Johnson was saying that growing up on my grandparents' farm, we baled soybean straw, used it to bed the dairy cows. Great video. Looks like you'll need another X9, but probably should get the weird color green fix first. I.e., replace it with a John Deere. I like your thinking there, Derek. I like your thinking. Actually, we got two of those weird colors, Probably should replace both of them. Okay, let's top off on a little fuel here a minute. supposed to have to be. That gonna be good enough? Yes, it is. Yes, yes, I hear you beeping. Okay, well, it's filling up. Let's go grab the other truck here a minute. Switch you over to 44. And before I forget, too, I should switch this over to... Oh, what is it called? Is it this one? Grain dryer. Yes, it's called the grain dryer. So we need the Century Farm grain dryer, right? What's the other one here? Refill, and that's probably the fuel. So, okay, yeah, we need the grain dryer. I think that's the right one anyway. If not, auto drive won't unload it. It'll let us know. It'll complain. Okay, oh, you know what? No, let's not start him here. I should probably put him on the field. Again, if I just start him here, he's probably going to go to field 44. And that field 44 location is just outside right there. And doesn't really do us a whole lot because auto drive needs to get into the field, which again, I'm kind of curious on how that's going to work here with auto drive. Like, I guess auto drive might be able to make that turn. Might not be as bad as I think it is. I'm going to turn that on, and also I'm going to turn this truck on as well, but I'm also going to switch him over here real quick before I forget that. Century Farm grain dryer. There we go. Give me another thing we're going to have to pay money for. I'm going to have to go buy some propane. Locking on the GPS, and away we go here again. Keith was saying, a good day. I see you're still having header trailer issues. I've been using the Lizard Durus 60-foot mod. I don't use the header, but it comes with a header trailer. Haven't had any issues with it on my end. Maybe give that a try. Keep up the farm, and hey, thank you very much for that. That's actually a good idea. You know what? I might just give that one a try. I'm assuming, Keith, does it have the wandering problem then? Because I do have the header trailer. Where header trailers? Yes, I do have the Midwest Durus. We could actually possibly solve two birds with one stone with that one. We buy this for our bigger grain draper, and then we use our current header trailer to put the corn head on. Although maybe we should get a 60-foot head for this one. I don't know. We'll have to see once that one. Interesting. It backed up at first, then it stopped. Okay, whatever. Hatcher was saying, good video. When I create courseplay for a field for 2 headlands, the start point is always at the turn point for the second headland. And when starting at the first waypoint, it always turns into the second headland, skips the first. I watch you do it, and never does that. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. I have to move beyond the starting point and start at the nearest. That is interesting. Pipe's on the other side there, bud. Yeah, but pipe over, this side. Grande. Yeah, over there. See? Huh? Even opens up the tarp. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Cannot calculate a path. You, sir, are an idiot. I say you watch. I'll drive over here and he's just going to leave. That's what's going to happen. Like, you go try to unload yourself with auto drive. Like, auto drive might just be sitting there. Just like he was there a moment ago. He might just be sitting there doing nothing. As soon as you try to drive up to him, an auto drive's going like, nope, and drive off. I've done that multiple times. I was like, what in the world? Okay, let's see what's here. No, there, bud. You know what? Stop it. People are worried about AI taking over the world. Oh, I got a problem now too, don't I? Yeah, I got crop destruction turned on. Also, I've got another problem too. The other truck is going to be heading our way now too, because I turned this truck off. So now the other truck's like, oh, okay, you want me to unload then? No, I've got this. I'm going to unload myself. Because you AI workers are idiots. Nope, wrong way. Was I saying idiots again? Never mind. Well, no idiots here. Nope. I definitely wasn't turning the wrong way. Not a bit. There we go. Okay, anyway, real quick here, going back to Hetero's question. If I open up course plane, if we create a course play course for this, go to course. I don't typically change any settings here, so I'm not sure what Hetero's problem would be. Other than I usually change the number of headlands. I'll bump it up to 2 or more, depending on how many or how wide the piece of equipment is. Usually 2 to 3 is always a pretty good number in my experience. I am running on sharp headland corners here at the moment. It just helps clean up the corners a little bit. Everyone. A lot of times I'll just run round though. Yeah, that's really the only typical settings I change. And then, of course, I tell course play to start at the first waypoint. I guess maybe, Hetero, there, one thing I would maybe say is a lot of times I don't start my courses on the corners of fields. I will sometimes, and I can't say I've really ever had a problem, but a lot of times I will start my courses like in the middle of fields. So maybe that's something you got to try there. Don't start in the corner. Like, start in the middle. And actually, that brings up another thing, too. When it comes to course play, you can, like, specify sometimes your starting and stopping points. I don't do that. I just let course, but if you want to, you can. I don't. So maybe that's something to do with it, too. Okay, real quick here, because Christopher has a short one. Keep up the good work. Hey, thank you very much for that there, Christopher. So with that, we're going to wrap up today's video. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Make sure you come back again next episode, everyone. We'll be harvesting corn. How did you folks guess that one? I don't know. Anyway, till next time, everyone. Okay, back here for just a minute, everyone. I just had to comment and say it doesn't look like the other truck was going to come unload me either. Looks like he was also a little stuck in the ditch. I'm sure the combine was over this way. Wonder what he was driving in the ditch for. Excellent question. Excellent question.